of material, and there have been so many reincarnations and so many incarnations of it, and I mean, a lot of women I know deep down have been drawn to Miss Catwoman, and I feel like this specifically, this is her introduction, and this is like we sort of see a side of her that and parts of her life and parts of who she is that people maybe aren't as familiar with, and I just found that there was between Andrea and her direction, the way it's a little different with voiceover, but it's almost more specific as far as there's a fine line between doing the voiceover and having it sort of be over the top or just right. Yeah, and you have kind of a small space with your voice to just really land it, and I felt like everybody, all the other actors, Brian and Ben and Katie, I mean, it just was beautiful. I thought it was, and it was so authentic, and I love the retro, style, and it was an honor to be a part,
Sure. Now, obviously, you've already made your place in pop culture history with Buffy and being part of Fate and all that. But how does it feel to be part of this particular legacy? Because the way I look at it is anytime somebody participates in one of these things, you now become part of the greater whole that is the legacy.
It's an honor and a privilege. It's an honor and a privilege, truly.
Now, with Catwoman, is there anything that you as a person can identify with this character or try to bring to the character?
Oh, yeah. I mean, no, I think a lot of people are familiar with my characters like Faith and these sort of strong and vicious, but very, deep down, very sort of wounded women, and there's nothing's just black and white. I think that people have identified with characters I've played because they may do truly awful things, but there's something inside that there's a humanity that people relate to, and there's something that people connect to. So it's not just good or evil. There's a lot of layers, and I definitely, she's a prostitute, and she is, she's abrasive and she's in your face, but you look at her relationship with Holly, and she has this very maternal, protective, loyal quality to her, and I like, she wants to take the credit. She says, I want to put a scratch in his face so they know it was me, and they're giving the credit to Batman. She's a woman that really, she wants it known that it's not just a man's world, and that it's not just the men that are taking care of business.